Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we have a Ninja Foodi Max 15-in-1. I think that's the model. With the common problem of the plug-in probe. It basically says you have to plug in the probe, otherwise it doesn't start. It's a shame because the probe is there. If I open this, this is the probe. It's plugged in, but it doesn't detect it, and because of this, it doesn't start the machine. So basically, it is unusable. So I did a bit of reading online, and basically the cables running through the hinge here, they tend to break easily, and that is the common cause of this problem. So today, basically, we're gonna try and see if we can fix that. First of all, we need to remove the hinge. And the way to do this is by first removing this cover here. Okay, that is out. I ended up using one of these plastic bits that are for car interior and just wedging it in here. So here is how this piece looks. And these clips right here, they go inside the unit on the right. Looks like we have clips on the left as well, but you cannot get your two in there, so better try with these. Okay, so that exposed two screws. I removed the two screws. Now this cover should pop out. Okay, so there was nothing really stopping it. I managed to pry it out on the top two edges and the rest went smoothly. Okay, I tried to remove the top cover here because there's just not enough space to work with the cables here, and I broke it off. Apparently there are two screws underneath here that maybe once we remove the hinge we'll be able to access them. So I think I'm gonna try this now because there is basically no other way that I can see. So I have one of these punches and I'm gonna just punch. Okay, so now I can access these screws. Let's try and remove them, see if we're gonna get any more clearance here. Okay, we definitely got more clearance, and I can see here a bit of damage. Right here, a bit of damage to the insulation. Okay, let's try and open it up a little bit more. I don't see anything obvious on the first one. Let's try the second. Oh. And here is our problem. Okay, now I put some heat shrink on the cable. I'm gonna push it in as far as I can. And now I'm going to try and expose a bit more of this wire without cutting it. Same here. I'm gonna try to hold it with these pliers, this one, as there is no space really. Okay, I've prepared a bit of cable right here, and now I'm gonna put some floss on the ends, if I can, just to clean them up. Oh. Okay, and I'm gonna turn on my soldering iron right here. Up. Nice. Oh, I think that will be it, but now my heat shrink is not big enough and I don't want to mess with this anymore, so I'm just gonna tape it. Okay, now I'm trying to push the cable in a little bit. Okay, now a bit of tape around the white cable sleeving. Not the best job, but I think this will do. I won't bother putting back this cover here and this screw, so now let's try and slide the top again. So these two pins need to go into the hose right here. Okay, I think that should be good. We have the metal bed in the right place. So now we need to try and fish this through. I will try to use the screwdriver and just pull it out a little bit, because all the springs are pushing it that way. Okay, I just had to open the top and that fixed the problems. I managed to slide it in actually quite easily. Now I'm gonna put this cover on, the bottom one. It should hopefully just slide in. Let's rotate it and see why this. Aha. Okay, so on this side I just have to push it in. Yep, done. Alright, perfect. We're good here. Now let's put it upside down. For these two screws here, you need a small screwdriver. And last but not least, this small piece here that you need to slide at an angle, because these clips are a bit bigger. Just like this. It will probably need two hands. And that's it, done. Now it's time to go and test it out. Hey, here we are ready to test. I glued this top cap here, and at the end of the day I didn't have to remove that. But let's see if our fix is working. Air fry. Starting. Now I'm gonna give it a second to see if it heats up, but that should be it. So the last thing I'm gonna do is just put the cover on here. And yeah, as you can see, you don't really need the screws. That seemed good. So yeah, successful repair, but definitely took more time than expected. You need some specialty tools. Hopefully that video was useful for someone. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!